quickly get in reactions from PKD Nambiar, political analyst, whose views lean towards the BJP. We also have Meeta Chakravarti, spokesperson of the Congress party. First reaction.
Well, I think this election has been one of the biggest joke. The selected people from the PCC, all the collegium which has elected the new president were all selected. So the selected people electing a new president, a president which is 80 plus year old and who is supposed to reform the Congress, which is already which is a grand old party, getting a grand old president. Anyway, I'm not going to be talking against somebody because of his age. But if you really recall, I mean, a few minutes ago when the Shashi Tharoor was addressing the press conference, it was very clear that it was in an uneven pitch. There was a large amount of people who have already been declared, including the media, declared much before the election. So I don't know what is the reason for this election to happen only, because much before the election, this was already declared. Mr. Khadge is going to be the president. From K.C. Venugopal to Ramesh Chennithala to most of the Gandhi family loyalists were going all across the different states and campaigning for Mr. Khadge, giving the message very straight and clear to the people that he is the man for the Gandhi family. But I believe that one thing is very clear. There was nothing to lose for Mr. Tharoor in this whole exercise. He made a point. He stood for a cause which he was taken about 2 years back. Many of those G23 people are not anymore in Congress, or some of those people who are there, either they are inactive. The time is going to tell that what is going to be the future of Shashi Tharoor in the party, because we all know that he has been able to get 12% of the overall vote in such a bad pitch for him to contest. So I think in Malayalam also, in fact, since I follow Malayalam well, so I could feel that unhappiness of him, that it was not a level playing field. It was not really an election. It was more of, he tried to give an impression of an election. So from that point of view, he kudos to his leadership spirit. But it was all planned, well made out. And this could have been a great opportunity.
To say that they have supported the candidate they have chosen to support.
Mr. Nambiar.
It's very, Rishita, it's very interesting that Meetaji is just trying to make everything happen in the Congress during this election. Has been one of the most pious election we ever witnessed in India. It is not that way. It is on the other way. See, I'm not saying this. It is like if anybody who had listened to the Shashi Tharoor's letters and the press conference he attended about just 15 minutes before, anybody who could read that, it clearly gives a tells very clearly it was an uneven pitch and it was not even a fair poll which happened. But he's continued to say that his intention of contesting was from the point of view to bring the internal democracy, to kill the high command culture in Congress. But the only one thing which I really feel that it is from the point of view of this whole election has made once again that the vulnerability of Congress to bring back to not only just the democracy, to be a serious opposition party in the country. Look at Rishida in this way, that 9,900 odd the members who are supposed to vote. How many candidates were able to were ready to come out and be a candidate himself?
Lots of questions. Lots of questions that need to be answered.
Not even 5 people.
Lot of questions that need to be answered.
Not even 5 candidates.
Yes, okay. Lot of questions that need to be answered. But the biggest among them, of course, is the fact. The biggest among them, of course, discuss. Thank you both very much for joining us on NDTV. Short break here. News and updates continue with Vishnu on the other side. Stay with us.